Hi everyone, I just thought I'd tell you the story today called Through My Window. And sometimes when we can't go out, all we can do is look through our window and see what important things we can see. Now this one is about a little girl who was poorly, so she had to stay indoors. But sometimes you'll have to stay indoors at the moment anyway, so I thought it'd be a nice story. Jo was ill in the night. In the morning she had a temperature and her dad said she would have to stay indoors today. She wanted her mum to stay at home too, but her mum had to go to work. Never mind, Jo, said her mum. Keep an eye out for me tonight and I'll bring a surprise for you to make you feel better. So Jo waved goodbye to her mum. Can you see her? Look, there she is, look. And waved from the window until she turned the corner of the street. She's waving to her mum, look. Jo felt tired, so she had to sleep. When she woke up, she heard feet coming up the street. Was it her mum coming home with a surprise? She went to the window and had a look. It was only Jo's friend, the postman. He waved, but he didn't have any letters for Jo's flat today. Jo looked at some books, and after a while she heard feet coming up the street again, and a clinking, clanking sound. Was it her mum coming home with a surprise? She looked out of the window, but it was only her friend the milkman. "Hello, Jo," he called, and left some milk outside their door. And there she is, looking out at him from the window. Jo's dad brought her lunch on a tray. When she'd finished, she heard some more feet coming up the street. Was it her mum coming home with her surprise? She looked out of the window. Who do you think's going to come? But it was only her friend, Mrs. Allie. She lived next door. "I've been and bought you a comic," said Mrs. Allie. "Can I?" She came in to see her. There, look. Jo looked at the comics and then she heard some barking in the street. Was it Jo's mum coming home with a surprise that barked? She looked out of the window, but it was only Patch, Mrs. Allie's dog, chasing the cat across the road. Oh dear. Jo felt tired, so she had another sleep. She dreamed about all the things her mum might bring her for a surprise. Can you see what she's dreaming about? Look, lots of different things. Then she dreamed that she could hear feet coming up the street again and woke up. Was it her mum coming home with her surprise? She looked out of the window again, but it was only her friend, the window cleaner. The window cleaner pressed her face against the glass, and it made Jo laugh. There, look. But soon Jo was fed up, and her mum wasn't home, would be ages yet, and she'd probably forget about her surprise anyway. Jo heard some more feet coming up the street. They were coming closer and closer and closer. Have a look, see if you can see anyone you think it might be. Was it Jo's mum coming home with a surprise? Jo looked out of the window. Yes, it was. She ran down to the hall and opened the door for her mum. "Here you are, Joe. Here's a present. Make you feel better." Joe opened the present, and can you guess what it was? Look. That's right, it was a present she'd always wanted. Dr. Joe. It was a doctor's set. So that's what all the things that Joe could see out of her window. Why don't you look out of your window and see what you can see going past? Until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.